Guys, Extreme Tortoise here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys another Minecraft Xbox 360 tutorial. Today's tutorial is going to be on peaceful mobs found in Minecraft, such as like sheep, cows, chickens, and all that good stuff, you know. Okay, so guess we'll just get this started. So basically, peaceful mobs are basically mobs just found throughout worlds. Like, if you see down here, sheep, cows, they all have unique things that help you survive in Minecraft, I guess. And, yeah, they basically each have their own little perk to them that, you know, whether it be decorations or food, even arrows and ammunition and stuff, animals will help you a lot. Do that. Okay, so let me just show you some. Alright, so the first thing we got is pigs. Now pigs are pretty cool. Because they're pigs, you know, pigs are pretty cool, right? So, there you go. Alright, so, just place one here. Okay, so this is a pig. You know, looks like a pig. Yoinks like one. You know, it's a pig. Okay, so, yeah, just show you here. Okay, so you can do all kinds of things with these pigs. Basically, a pig is unique because you can actually ride these. If you have a saddle, which you can find in dungeons. I mean, it's kind of useless right now, but you can see you can put a saddle. This is how you get an achievement in this game as well. It's called When Pigs Fly, and that was kind of a hard achievement to get. That's probably one of the hardest ones in this game. It's not too bad, though. I guess it wasn't too bad. You just gotta do it right. It's not too bad, but you can, if you press left trigger, you can actually ride them if you press saddle. Of course, it's pretty useless because you can't tell them where to go. It's kind of dumb. No, but what can you do? Not as advanced as PC yet, so can't really do much. Alright, so I'm gonna spawn 2 pigs here, and what's really cool is if you have wheat, which you can grow, if you hold it in your hand, the pigs will follow you. As you can see, they're following me around because they want the wheat. They're having an orgasm over the wheat right now. Because, I don't know, I guess wheat gets pigs horny or something. Okay, so, here you go. So, okay, so if you get the pigs to follow you, like, here's a pin I made, so, you know, and this is like with all animals right now. Cows, except for chickens. Chickens are unique. They need seeds to get horny, believe it or not. So, got 2 pigs in here, right? You get them all trapped or in their pen. Because this is how you get pigs to their, I guess, cages and stuff. So yeah, what you want to do is you want to press left trigger on both of them with the wheat in your hand, and they'll make a baby. Yay! Babies for everybody, okay. So yeah, that's how you breed pigs. Now, the important thing is what the pigs drop. So, you know, as much as we love to trap pigs and let them sit there and do nothing, that's just pointless. So, yeah, so what these guys will drop if you kill them is pork chops. And basically, pork chops are obviously used to regain hunger. I'm in creative mode right now, so I can't really demonstrate it, but yeah, if you wanted to eat this, you would just press left trigger, but your hunger bar would have to be depleted as well. So, if you eat this without cooking it, it restores 1.5 hunger things. So in order for your health to regenerate, you need to have, if you have 1 hunger missing, your health will regenerate. Anything more than 1 missing, it won't regenerate. So make sure it's always at that. But this will restore 1.5. So if you're down 1.5, this is the perfect thing. So what you want to do is, if you want to get the most out of your foods, your food goodies, you want to put them in a furnace. So yeah, you just make a furnace pretty much, you know, right? Put fuel in it, coal, wood, anything like that. Then you just put the food in the ingredient and let your food cook away. While you're doing this, you can continue to farm. Hold on, there you go. Hey, chops. Okay. So yeah, this is basically it's pretty much how you farm too, I guess. Kind of just explain 2 things. So yeah, that's basically the pig though. Alright, so what I'll go ahead and show you next is, well actually, let's go ahead and let this cook. So as you can see, after you put it in the furnace, it's cooked. Now cooked pork chop will increase the amount of hunger you get out of it. So like instead of regenerating 1.5 hunger, now this regenerates 4, as you can see in the corner here, 4. So yeah, if you want to get the most out of your food, make sure you cook it. I usually cook it because, I mean, why wouldn't you cook it? You know, it'd be pretty stupid. Now with some foods you can actually get sick if you eat it raw, like get this pig out of here. Okay, so yeah, let's show you the next. Anywho, though, what was I? Oh, yeah, I was saying about some foods will make you sick if you eat them raw, like cow meat. I know does. Chicken, I think. The only thing that doesn't is pig or pork chops or whatever, because I don't know why. It's just the way it is, I guess. All right, so the next one is sheep. Now, let me just get a sheep out. This is a sheep. Yeah, as you can tell by the ba noise. Yay. Alright, that was crappy sheep noise I just did, but you know, it's whatever. It's the point across. Okay. So this is a sheep. Now, you can either A, kill them for their wool, because this is what they drop. This is what they drop right here, is wool. Now, wool is used to make, it's used to make picture frames, such as this. Can I put that there? Yay! Picture frame. That's a picture. You need 1 piece of wool for that and a few sticks. And you can also, the really important thing you need wool for, though, is a bed. The beds allow you, the reason that's important is because beds will allow you to sleep through the night, so that in the morning you can go outside and do whatever it is you need to do. Skip the daytime, because it really sucks if you have to wait through nighttime. There's so many monsters out there, and you just don't want to deal with this. So if you have a bed, if you can make a bed, definitely make a bed. If you have some sheep. This is wool. Place it, that's what wool looks like if it's placed. Yeah, that's wool. Okay, so, alright. What you can do with wool, too, is you can dye it. So, like, if you have, say, God, how am I gonna do this? If you have, like, flour or something, like, see those yellow flowers down there? If you collect those, where the hell is it? There. Like, say I just picked all those flowers. I'm like, hey, I just picked some flowers. So, you don't need a crafting table for this in survival, but in creative mode, for some reason you can't. If you press X, you won't be able to like do all that crap. So, go to your crafting table and be like, oh, I need to make dye. Well, you can make dye. If you go over to decorations, there you go, you have dye. Once you make dye, you go. Well, I guess I didn't have to exit. You can go back to your crafting table and derp, get some wool. You can make yellow wool. So there you go. You can make like yellow carpet or something if you wanted to. Yeah, that's basically really all that wool is used for. It can be used for carpet, beds, pictures. You can also make pixel art with wool. That's another common use for it. Of course, that's more creative mode. I don't really do pixel art in survival. But yeah, it's the same. Breeding works the same way with sheep. I'll just demonstrate it again just to make sure you guys know what you're doing. With sheep. Here we go. Yeah, you just want to spawn a couple sheep. Well, I guess find a couple sheep. And then they'll follow you if you have wheat in your hand. Press left trigger on both of them, and there you go, you got sheep. Hey, sheep. You also get XP from breeding too, so it's not much, but I mean. Oh, look at the real sheepy. Look at the real sheep. What are you doing? Alright, so, yeah, that's sheep. Sheep for the win. Alright, so we'll let these sheep be. Ooh, one more thing. This is pretty important. Now, you can either A, kill sheep for their wool, or you can shear them. Now, shears you need to make using 2 iron ingots, so I'll just... which you get from smelting iron ore. You just go into a crafting table, go to tools, shears, hit A, and then there you go, you got some shears. Once you have a shear, you go up to a sheep, and then you press left trigger on the sheep, and look, you get more wool than what you got. So you can get more pieces. Now, sometimes you still will get one, which kind of sucks, you get ripped off, but it's not a big deal. But it's a lot more efficient to get wool. It doesn't take much to make them either. So I would definitely make shears if you can, if you have sheep, because you'll get a lot more of it. Now sheep will also eat grass to regain their wool. As you can see, he just grew it back from eating grass. So that's another thing. I'm gonna go to sleep real quick, so I really don't want to deal with night. I hate doing crap at night. Alright, so next monster. Okay, or monster. Yeah, dude, sheeps are so violent, they're definitely monsters. No, I meant peaceful mobs or whatever. Alright, so the next one is the cow. Boom. By the way, any of these animals can be found anywhere in the world, as far as I know, except for deserts. Deserts don't really spawn anything, so try to stay out of deserts because they're pretty much just pointless to go to. They're kind of dumb. But I guess there's villages and stuff. But the cows are pretty insane. They're probably the most important animal to me because they drop some pretty good stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and demonstrate that. Kill this cow right here. Hey, cow, stop running away, please. Alright. So as you can see, it drops raw beef, which is just like pork chops. It regenerates the same amount of health, 1.5 at raw. If you cook it, it restores 4. Like I said, same way you cook it before, you just go to your furnace, boom. There you go. Yeah, furnace. Okay. So what they also drop is leather, if I can get them to drop it. There you go. So this is leather. This stuff right here is leather. Now, leather is used to craft armor. You can either make armor or you can make item frames, which you can put items in and whatnot. But we'll get to that in a different video because I really don't feel like explaining this crap. Okay. So yeah, so to make leather armor, you need enough leather. Now sometimes it can be hard to get leather, but the cows are really helpful. If you find them, you definitely want to kill them in survival, because if you're just starting a game, you don't have any armor, it's a really good way to get armor is from cows. So if you see a cow, you definitely should go get some stuff from it. So here you go. So I just kind of spawned all this leather, so I didn't get that jitter and then didn't see it. So yeah, you just want to, like, if you get the chance, you get a crafting table, you go over to armor, and you can craft some leather goodies to start your game with. Leather boots, let's do it. Hey, leather boots, okay. Now, yeah, so that's basically what the cow's main purpose is. However, there is one other thing it does, and by the way, it's the same breeding system. It's the same breeding system for every animal. I'll explain whenever it changes, but any animal, yeah, it's the pig, the sheep, the cow, and the mushroom all have the same breeding system. So, alright. So cows also are used for getting milk. Now milk is pretty useless. I mean, it has a couple of uses. Milk, you can basically, if you press left trigger on the cow, you milk it. So you can see I have milk buckets now. Milk you can either use to craft a cake, which I mean, I don't have anything against cakes, but I'm not a fan of cake by any means at all. Okay, but you can also drink milk to stop poison effects. So like if you get poisoned by, like, say, a cave spider, if you have a milk bucket on you and you drink it, it'll stop the effects of the poison and you'll be cured. And trust me, that is very helpful because I can't tell you how many times cave spiders have screwed me over. So yeah, you definitely want to have a milk bucket if you go on a mine shaft or something, which we will explain in another video. Anywho, Mr. Cow should get out of here. No, other way, buddy. No. God, this cow is retarded. Get out of here. Thank you. Okay. So, next I always say monster. I don't know why. Okay. These guys are not monsters by any means. I always call them monsters. I don't know what the deal is. Okay. Next one. Chicken. Now, chickens are different when it comes to breeding because you need seeds or nether wart. Yes, yes you do. You can use nether wart. I did not know you could use nether wart until like a week ago. I was like, no way. You can use nether wart to breed fucking chickens. That's... I don't know why, that just surprised me. I mean, I guess that is a bit gross, eating nether warts. It does not sound pleasant by any means at all. But, you know. Yeah, so I'll spawn a couple chickens. Yeah, here's a chicken. Yeah, chickens are pretty cool. You know. They can do some crazy stuff, you know. Alright, so what the chicken drops when you kill it is either A, raw chicken meat, which they will always drop. Even if you kill a chicken, it will always drop raw chicken. So, yeah. They also drop feathers, which are used to craft arrows. As you can see, he dropped a feather there. You can craft arrows with these. Yeah, it's basically the only use for a feather at the moment is arrows. There's not really any other uses for them. But raw chicken, it restores, I believe, yeah, it restores only 1 hunger bar. So chicken is not as good as pork chops or raw beef, but you know, it still restores quite a bit. If you cook them, it restores 3. So get that out of there. And there's your cooked steak from the cow. That's what it looks like. It's right there. Yeah. So there you go. Raw chicken. You cook it, gives you 3 hunger points. There you go. So good. God, this cow, I don't know what it is with him. You just cannot leave me alone. I would totally tame you, but, you know. I gotta name this cow. I don't know what to name him. Hi. Mr. Cow is done with. Alright, so the next mob is squid. Now, squids may be perhaps one of the most useless things in the game of Minecraft. They are literally, I think, more useless than lapis lazuli, which is also extremely useless. You guys probably don't know what that is if you're watching this. It's just some kind of ore. We'll get to that in another video. Alright, so squid. Now, squid you will find in water. As you can see, there's a wild one over here. Just chilling out. This is what they look like. They're kind of weird looking things. They're just kind of, you know, they don't really do anything. They're really annoying. Like, I don't know what the hell, why they put squids in. The only thing they drop when you kill them is a, the only thing they drop is an ink sac. And ink sacs are not very useful at all because all they produce is black wool. That's literally the only thing that they are used for. So squids are probably the dumbest thing. So that's basically all there is to squids. If you can't breed them, do anything with them. Alright, so the next one is the wolf. Alright, so the wolf is pretty cool. Where's Bones at? Damn it. Oh yeah, there. Okay. So this is the wolf. Alright, so okay. Man, I don't know what is this wolf's deal. Oh god, he's murdering the sheep. Yeah, wild wolves basically, as you can see here, they actually kill wild sheep. I don't know why they go for sheep, they just do. Alright, so if you have a bone, which you can get from killing a skeleton, you can tame a wolf with it. So what you have to do is go up to the wolf. If it's a wild one, if it's wild, it will not follow you. If you hit it, it will try to kill you. So don't hit a wild wolf, because and if there's more than one nearby, Here, watch this. They all go free. So, you kind of want to not do that. Fucking wolves. There you go. Okay. So, yeah, now I'll show you the good side of the wolf. Now, if you have bones and you tame it, which you just have to press the left trigger on it. Now, this can take up, I think, 1 to 9 times to tame a wolf. So you may need 9 bones to tame one wolf. So, as you can see, it did not accept it the first time. So it took 3 times to tame the wolf. Alright, so that's pretty reasonable, I guess. That's an okay amount. Sometimes you get wolves that take like 9 times to tame, which is ridiculous. Now, what this wolf will do now is you can see he has a collar around him, which means he is tamed. So he'll basically follow you around wherever you go. So if we come up here, he'll follow me up here. He's basically just a dog now that just follows you around. Now, okay. So there's a bit more to wolves than normal other peaceful mobs. Wolves can do quite a bit. If you want to breed a wolf, you have to if you want to breed a wolf, you need to get you can get any kind of meat. Like the best meat to use is rot flesh because it's not used for anything. You may as well just use it to breed wolves and stuff. You can use any meat though. Any of these right here. I don't know if you can use fish. I'm not sure. But okay. Alright, so what you want to do to breed them, it's the same thing. Press LT on each one. So there you go. And then there you go. Now this should. There you go. See? Man, it's gonna take forever. Okay. Oh, you do with a wolf. What do you do with a wolf? You want a bone? You want a bone? You want a bone? You want a bone? You want a... Okay. So, there you go. It's a baby wolf. Okay, so let me demonstrate something else here. Now, wolves are pretty insane because, alright, I would totally spawn a monster, but okay, so if you hit a mob, like say I hit this sheep, my dogs will go crazy on it and try to murder it. If you hit anything, your dogs will try to murder it. They'll do anything in their power to screw that sheep up. Okay, and then like this pig over here, right? There you go, see, they just screw that pig up for you, you don't have to do anything. Very useful in difficulty though, because if a monster attacks you, or even if like if your friend hits you, just make sure your wolves are nowhere around you, because your wolves will kill your friend. And yeah, it's not a fun thing to have to do. But yeah, if a monster attacks you, your dogs will try to kill it, which is nice. So yeah, it's pretty sweet. Okay, so I guess we'll just move on here. Oh, and if you want your dog to stop following you, all you gotta do is press the left trigger on it, and it will stop following you. It'll sit, pretty much. So it'll just kind of sit there, not move. Alright, so next one, the mushroom. The mushroom is extremely useful. However, this particular mob can only be found on a mushroom biome. So they're pretty hard to find. A mushroom biome is basically an island in the middle of an ocean with just mushrooms on it. So it's not a common thing, I guess. It's more common on Xbox because the maps are limited, but like on PC they're really, really, really hard to find. So yeah. So I'll go ahead and show you a mushroom. Mushroom. So that's a mushroom. Basically it's a cow, but it has mushrooms on it, and it's red. So what is awesome about these is this is really cool. Where is it? If you have bulls, if you try to milk a mushroom, it'll actually give you mushroom stew. So, like, if you milk a mushroom with a bull, it'll give you mushroom stew. And mushroom stew basically restores 4 hunger points. So it's just as good as, like, steak. However, the bad thing about mushroom stew is it doesn't stack up. So it's the one disadvantage to having mushroom stew, but it's still a really good thing. Another thing you can do with this is you can basically shear it, and these are bred once again using wheat. Make sure you have to make sure there's obviously two. But if you shear a mushroom, yeah, mushrooms will come up. So I don't know if it's always red mushrooms. I'm pretty sure it is, but yeah, if you shear it, you'll get mushrooms, and it turns into a regular cow. So there you go. That's the mushroom. Now there's one more. Actually, there's a couple more mobs. The villager. Now the villager is pretty useless at this point in the Xbox because they can't trade yet, or they're not very intelligent yet. This is a villager. Yeah, they kind of look like Squidwards. That's what everybody says. And now that the update on PC came out, they sound like Squidward. So I guess that's what they were going for. But yeah, on Xbox they don't really make any noise. Can't even open doors yet. They don't trade. They're not very smart. They're just like an animal. They're not, yeah. You can, I mean, I don't know. Villagers are pretty much the most useless thing. They don't drop anything if you kill them. Once trading comes, they'll be pretty useful. But as of now, villagers are pretty useless and don't really have a purpose right now. But I guess it's just to populate villages. Now, yeah, these guys you'll find in villages, by the way. So that's basically where you'll find villagers. It's the only place you can find them is villages. So NPC villages. Oh yeah, I gotta show you this. Now, I forgot to show you this. But chickens, basically, if you breed them, you just have to use seeds or nether wart, and they follow you if you have wheat seeds. And I don't know what the hell he's doing. Fucking idiots. Alright, well, the point is they breed, and they make a little baby chicken. There's the baby chicken right there. So there you go. And another thing is chickens will lay eggs every like 5 to 15 minutes or so. So they'll drop these. Basically, if you're walking around a forest or something, there's chickens nearby, you might find that an egg floating around. Yeah, so it's, sometimes they spawn baby chickens if you throw them. If you want to throw them, you just press left trigger and you throw the egg. It's not spawning a single freaking chicken. Hey, chicken. So there you go. Baby chickens, you can spawn them sometimes they come out of eggs. But yeah, that's pretty much all the peaceful mobs, what they do, what they're used for, how they help you survive. You really couldn't survive Minecraft without all these things. So yeah, yeah guys, so that's basically it. I mean, it's basically all I had to tell you about these. I'm sure there's a lot more. I probably missed something, but it's whatever. Alright guys, well, thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, like, subscribe, do all that, helps out. Thanks guys. Thanks guys for watching, and see you next time.